We back with another reaction, man. All right, man. So this one, I don't know. This one, I don't know. I don't know, man. Shout out to Pearl Fountain. I said Pearl Foundation. Shout out to Pearl Fountain for dropping this video. We're gonna get into it, man. This is every shot that Drake took at Kendrick on 100 Gigs Explained. Now, the one thing I'm gonna say I didn't do, which I should have done, and I still haven't done it, is I never actually went through all of the like other content that was in there, videos, pictures, all of that. I just listened to the music. And the one thing I was trying to figure out while listening to the music was when it was recorded. Was it before the beef? Was it after the beef? And because I didn't watch it, I said it was before the beef. But it seems like some people have been telling me, yo, no, you can see when he's recording it or whatever. I don't know. Let me know in the comments when you guys think that was recorded. Was it before the beef or after the beef? But I've never seen this channel, Pearl Fountain, so they're about to explain every shot that he took at Kendrick, and I think I kind of understand some of it already. And I'm gonna say it before I watch the video, so if I'm right, I could kind of be like, I was right. The bars where he's like, he's talking to his dad or his mom, and they trying to, you know, do something with the family name or something like that. So let's see if that's what they talking about. Day 15 of asking for You Know Miles review. All right, man, we got to get into some You Know Miles, man. But let's go ahead and get into this. This is Pearl Fountain. Every shot Drake took at Kendrick on 100 Gigs Explained. Let's see if we got it right.
If you're in a rap beef and you get accused of hiding behind Atlanta rappers to look tougher, and then your response is a song featuring two of the same exact artists mentioned, then you're proving them right. And if you're in a rap beef and get accused of hiding behind Wi-Fi and Instagram to create a false reality,
but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi,
and your response is a finsta called Plot Twist, where you dump every behind-the-scenes moment in songs since 2018 in an attempt to flood the internet with reminders of the highlights of your career, then you're proving them right. And then you prove them right.
I didn't even think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that. This is like the whole thing is like a subtle jab at all. I didn't think about it
Instagram
like
to create a false reality.
but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi,
And your response is a finsta called Plot Twist, where you dump every behind-the-scenes moment in songs since 2018 in an attempt to flood the internet with reminders of the highlights of your career, then you're proving them right. And then you prove them right again when you make another finsta and make the bio. First account made some people anxious. Here we go again, round two. Fight, like you're talking to yourself or something. The 3 new songs from the 100 Gig drop that were first released on the Plot Twist Instagram account but got an official release this weekend have some interesting responses to Kendrick's disses that shed a lot of light.
That too. So I told you guys, my video got demonetized. It got demonetized, but I figured out it was because they actually ended up putting these songs out. Like, it was a leak at first and I thought it was free game, and then they was like, nah. So I had to end up like muting some of the stuff in there.
Got an official release this weekend have some interesting responses to Kendrick's disses that shed a lot of light on the approach that Drake is going to take moving on from this beef months later. Before we get into the rest of the breakdown, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Raycon for sponsoring this video. I just graduated, but the thing I probably missed the most about back to school shopping is starting the year off right with some new tech, especially just picking out the things you're going to be using every day. So this fall, I'm excited to Blue Green Red has a diss to the breakdown. The Afrobeat song Blue Green Red has a diss at Mustard, taunting Mustard for having his latest album flop by name-dropping his label 10 Summers. But the song is also a way of responding to meet the—
Oh, I didn't even get that bar. Nah, dude is a Kendrick Glazer, is he? I didn't even get that bar. How many summers have I run? Like 10. Oh, I didn't even get that bar. No, I didn't see anybody even point that out.
label 10 Summers. But the song is also a way of responding to Meet the Grams without bringing up Kendrick again, and possibly also accepting some responsibility for some of the claims that were made about his character. That diss was structured as letters to different members of Drake's family, with the second directed to his mother and father, half blaming and half warning them about the son that they raised, from his gambling and drinking problems to more serious accusations of abuse by him and OVO.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them.
Drake builds off this idea in the first verse of the song, telling the world to write a new letter to his mother.
Please write my mother and tell her.
Admitting to falling back into his old drinking habits
Now I'm back drinking again.
and
But when I heard it, I didn't know when he wrote it. But I guess if you are just diving full into this was written after the beef, then all of that makes perfect sense. Drake knows exactly what he's doing.
Mother.
Please write my mother and tell her.
Admitting to falling back into his old drinking habits.
Now I'm back drinking again.
And leaving the city for peace of mind.
I got away from the city.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. Now in retrospect, when I hear it again, this might have been recorded after the beef.
Habits.
Now I'm back drinking again.
And leaving the city for peace of mind.
I got away from the city.
Both rare admissions that the beef took a toll on him and forced him to regroup far away from it all.
I'm on the outskirts of town.
After the beef, Drake was spotted at his Texas ranch with his father and son doing exactly that. In the refrain, Drake says,
Gotta lay down when you make bed.
referencing the saying, "You made your bed, now lie in it." In other words, accepting the consequences of your actions. He ends the refrain by saying now he's left with two options. Either get it back in blood and put a bounty on Kendrick's head,
Might put some dollar on head.
or deal with it on the charts by going back to making hit songs.
Or just turn up the place instead.
The second
Yeah, I might have to go back. I might have to go back and just listen to this. He said, "Nah, dude, reaching harder than MJ and Space Jam." I might have to go back and listen to it for myself. Why is it making sense?
Referencing the saying, "You made your bed, now lie in it." In other words, accepting the consequences of your actions. He ends the refrain by saying now he's left with two options. Either get it back in blood and put a bounty on Kendrick's head,
Might put some dollar on head.
or deal with it on the charts by going back to making hit songs.
Or just turn up the place instead.
The second verse continues the reference to the second verse of Meet the Grams by asking for a new letter to his father.
Please write my father and tell him.
And while Kendrick uses letter to Dennis to say Drake owes him a lot more than he's given him,
I think you should ask for more paper.
Drake flips this to remind him of the level of material success he's reached that any father would be proud of.
I found some fortune and fame.
Then going on to reinterpret his accusations as shots at the throne that were only taken because of that success,
They're gonna try and behead me.
with Kendrick having literally spoken on the family name by naming the diss Meet the Grams.
Speak on a family name.
See,
The last response-
obviously, that was obvious to me. That was extremely obvious, but yeah, he might be reaching because there's no way maybe I could have missed it. I could have missed it. He really needs to leave Drake and Kendrick alone.
From the songs themselves comes throughout It's Up, saying in the intro that he has real friends in the industry that will stay loyal and help him back up after taking a loss like he did against Kendrick.
I love all my friends, yeah. I get knocked down, they help me rise again.
And then he uses Thug's hook, likely recorded a while ago, to speak on his behalf in a way. Basically claiming he doesn't care about
Yeah, I
Kendrick
got
and
that
everyone
for
else
sure.
dissing him, with the message being that he's planning to move on by sticking to what he does best. He doubles down on this with a response to Kendrick's repeated claims that he better not step foot in Cali again,
I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
by saying he could still go wherever he wants.
We can vacation wherever we want, cause I don't care what none of my ops is.
He starts his next verse taking a shot at Kodak,
Put me across from a section.
who would likely be on Kendrick's side in all of this after his feature on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Drake was spotted at Camp Houston shortly after
Whoa,
the beef
wait,
across from
what?
Kodak's section.
Hold up, wait, that was at Kodak?
We can vacation wherever we want, cause I don't care what none of my ops is.
He starts his next verse taking a shot at Kodak,
Put me across from a section.
who would likely be on Kendrick's side in all of this after his feature on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Drake was spotted at Camp Houston shortly after the beef across from Kodak's section. And in the next line, he confirms that this line was about him by referencing one of his biggest hits.
We don't play patty cake, they just be letting us in, we don't do the inspection.
And the strangest response from any of the new releases is
Am I tweaking? Did I miss this?
about him by referencing one of his biggest hits.
We don't play patty cake, they just be letting us in, we don't do the inspection.
And the strangest response from any of the new releases is definitely this clear shot that 21's manager denied was about Kendrick for some reason,
Made a couple songs, think he hot now. Hit his ass up, he think he pop now.
with the couple songs being Kendrick's disses, and then the
Hey, But when 21 come out and say, no, sir, that was not for Kendrick. I don't want that smoke. How do we look at it like that? He said, no, that's not it. No, don't put me in that.
And the strangest response from any of the new releases is definitely this clear shot that 21's manager denied was about Kendrick for some reason.
Made a couple songs, think he hot now. Hit his ass up, he think he pop now.
With the couple songs being Kendrick's disses, and then the reference to Pac and his diss Hit 'Em Up, alluding to the many times Pac was referenced throughout this beef. Drake ends the song with one last diss at A$AP Rocky. Since former Rocky associates like A$AP Ferg recently took the A$AP off of their names on YouTube, and this line references his album Long Live A$AP.
Yeah, I mean, we got that bar.
The songs themselves, the hours of studio footage are a way of Drake both trying to refute ghostwriting accusations and proving love and dedication.
That's always my issue. That's always my issue. But the thing you can't do, which I'm honestly, if this is working out, the way that it sounds like it's working out, and these bars are what they are, I'm impressed. I'm highly impressed. I'm highly impressed because some of the stuff maybe I needed a second listen or third listen. I only listened to the song twice. But maybe I needed another listen to just really understand what was going on. But I'm impressed by this, bro.
But outside of the songs themselves, the hours of studio footage are a way.
That's what I was going to say. What you can't do is remove or refute the past evidence against you by posting new evidence and saying, yeah, but I write though. Like, yeah, I assume you do some writing, but I think the evidence against you is crazy. The evidence against you is crazy already. So I think that's the one downfall. Him posting all of that is dope, and I also think that he's got to be planning for something else. Like he's got to have something in the works where he's a movie or something is gonna be happening. I could see him putting out some sort of movie or something that's going to, kind of just showcase his career in a way that might actually get people back on his side. I don't know, but I think it could happen.
Of Drake both trying to refute ghostwriting accusations and proving love and dedication for his craft, with his discipline being something Kendrick challenged on Meet the Grams when he was saying that he would raise Adonis better. And this image on the plot twist account could be a soft announcement of a European tour called No One Likes Us, a flip on They Not Like Us, that embraces his outsider and hated status after this beef. I really think this would have been a cool thing to do if he didn't still attach it to the beef with the sneak dissing. What I don't understand is how he's trying to frame this as a plot twist if the story is already kind of finished, unless he's been saving some really damning Kendrick evidence to post on this Finsta or the next one, which I doubt he wouldn't have already posted 259 posts in. Then this doesn't really have anything to do with Kendrick, and it really does nothing but prove his point and make him look a little bit more desperate than he looked before this.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I really think that maybe I need to go back and listen to that again to try to see if I missed some things or something like that. But if I could see how some of this could be seen as a reach, I'm not jumping all in on it or whatever. I see how some of it could be a reach, but if it's not, I'm low-key impressed that Drake responded in this way. And he responded almost so subtly that I damn near missed some of it. Like I missed probably like a third of it. I'm kind of ashamed. I need to go back and listen to it again. But all right, man, let me know in the comments below. If you believe all of this in the way that it was worked in, and it was definitely a response to Kendrick. Let me know, definitely a response to Kendrick in the chat, or hell no in the chat. But I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got less than 20 likes in this one. We got over 100 people in here. If you guys don't mind, double tap in the screen and hit that like button. But I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. I'm gone.